Alright, today we're going to be playing The Incredible Machine 3.0 for PC. Now, I wasn't even going to do this game, but I was recently talking with some friends of mine, and I mentioned this game, and they had no idea what it was. So this is a little public service to them, because I think they're missing out on a great thing. Now, there are several versions of this game. There's also more recent ones. There's the Incredible Machine Contraptions and the Incredible Machine Even More Contraptions. I'm playing this one because this was the first one that I ever played, and this is kind of the one I hold the most dearly. I mean, just listen to that awesome MIDI music. So, I'm going to say right now that I'm running this in Windows 7, and this game was not made for Windows 7, so a lot of stuff is going to look wrong. So, forgive me for that. We're going to do the best we can here, and if the game crashes, well, then you probably will never see this video anyway. So let's just go ahead and dive right into this and play this game, and we're going to start out here and just do some puzzle play. We're going to start out with the tutorial levels, and I don't know if you can see my mouse pointer or not, but this one's called Balls. And knock the 8-ball off the screen. And as you can see over here, these are all the parts I have to work with. I got a bowling ball, a basketball, a soccer ball, a pinball, a bouncy ball, another 8-ball, turbo ball, baseball, and a tennis ball. And over here are all the different balls and stuff. And basically, these tutorial levels just teach you how all the parts work. So I need to knock this 8-ball off the screen. And obviously, it's not going to go down through these bricks. It's got to go up. And I say the best way to deal with that is a bouncy ball. So let's just put that right about there. And just click this little flag here and see what happens. And oh, look at that. It's gone. Success. All right, we solved the puzzle. So let's go ahead and just move on to the next one. Walls and inclines. And put both bowling balls into the large column box in the center. So this is a box made out of columns, obviously, so that's what we need to deal with. So, basically, we need to just duplicate what's over here. So let's just do this. And yeah, this is pretty much it. You just play with the parts, and you're basically building a Rube Goldberg machine. So here we go. There, we kind of built the opposite colors, but that's all right. It's the results that matter. So there goes our bowling balls, and look at that. We did it! We are amazing at this. Like, there is no way to possibly be bad at this game. So, now we have to get all of the basketballs into the piped area. So, we can sort of see how this is set up over here. So, we just need to build a similar device. So, we got a gear here. I'm going to try and build it as close to that as possible. And there's a gear here. And there's this thing. Now, looking at this, it looks like that's going to turn that way. So I need to put a belt there. And I don't think I need the rest of these gears, so let's try that and see what happens. Oh, look at that. We did it. We are triumphant. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Teeter-totters and ropes. Put 3 bowling balls into the wicker baskets. Wicker baskets. I can't talk today. I'm just getting over being sick again. So here we go. That's about how that looks. And that's about how that looks. Alright, theoretically this should do it. So, oh, look at that. Perfection! Alright, switches and plugs. Start both of the electric mixers. Well, let's see where they are. Right there's an electric mixer. No, that's a can opener. Where's the other? Oh, they're over here. Well, why'd you put them in there? Okay, well, whatever. Let's put one there. And that switch looks like that goes there, and that goes there. Yeah, most of these are pretty easy. Of course, these are just tutorial levels, and I've played this game so many times it's not funny. But let's suppose I had no idea what was going on. I could click the hint button, and it gives me little hints. If this conveyor belt is rotating the wrong direction, flip the motor. So let's just turn that off. And there's a motor. There's a motor. Ah, see, this one is pointing that way, so it's going to make that go that way. So we need to turn that around. Aha. And that'll make that go. This will make this go, and that needs plugged into there. There we go. Oh, look at that. We're a genius. That's how you do that. And a lot of those sound effects are very ungodly. But, you know, we'll deal with it. Alright, we need to turn on all the lights. Right, well, there's a light that's going to turn on. That one. Well, you know, let's just click this and see what happens, and then we'll get a better idea of what we need to do. So that light's on, that light's on, that light's not, and there's a flashlight right there. So I'm thinking that means we need to put a flashlight right about there. I'm thinking that goes there, because, well, I don't... Yeah, I think we're going to go with that, because I think that's going to work. There we go. So that light's on, that light's on. There we go, we got it. Alright, here we go. Fire! Light both candles, both lamps, both flint rocks, and the match on a spring. So we need to make everything light up. So, let's see. We got... Let's just see what happens. Alright. Alright, so it looks like we need this magnifying glass right here, that there, and this goes here. That'll light that. We need to light these flint rocks. And I'm thinking that goes there to light that thing, and the soccer ball is going to make that light up. So let's see how that works out. That didn't do shit. Alright, let's move that over a little bit. There we go. Alright, that worked. Probably not the way that was meant to work, but we got it to work. Okay. Explosives. Blow up both remote bombs. I think we can do that. So, let's just see here. Let's just see what happens. That blows up, and that blows up. So, we need to get rid of this stuff. And we now know that the flashlight plus magnifying glass equals fire. So, there we go. Look at that! Just like all those times that you burned ants as a kid, you know? You need the light, you need the magnifying glass. It's that simple. Alright, things that launch. Launch all the rockets, missiles, and fireworks. Challenge accepted. Alright, well. We know that this will light that. And I think we need that there so it doesn't fall down. And we need that tennis ball there, and another tennis ball there. And just for good measure, another tennis ball right about there. Let's see what happens. Amazing! We did it. Fire all the cannons. So let's make these cannons fire. Let's put that there. Put that about there. Now let's move it down a little bit. Right there. And a cannon right about there. So here we go. Success! As always. Again, we're just doing the easy levels right now. I'm going to skip ahead to some of the harder ones later. I just want to get these out of the way so you can see how everything works. Okay, we need to put a bowling ball into each steel cage. So that's going to make that one go. That's going to make that one go. We need something to make this one go and something to make that one go. So since there's an electrical outlet here, I'm going to assume that that fan goes there. And let's see, we have ball, pump, and pinwheel. So I'm going to venture a guess that we need ball, pump, and pinwheel. Alright. Yes, as you've figured out by now that these are not the most conventional of means to power various devices, but that's all part of the fun. Here we go. There we go, we got that one. That one's in the bag. Right, balloons. Pop the happy face balloon, but none of the others. Okay, so we need to pop this one, but none of the rest. So, let's just connect these two balloons together so they don't go anywhere, and we got this thumbtack right here. And I think that's how that's going to work, and oh, look at that. They're all perfectly fine, and that one's dead. There we go. Alright, blimps. Pop all the blimps. Okay, well... Let's just see what happens when I just click go. Okay, that one goes, and that one doesn't do a damn thing. So, I'm thinking that one needs to just pop, and that one will just kind of do that. And nope, that is definitely not how that works. Okay, let's move it down a little bit so it'll bounce down and burn itself. There we go. or it'll just be a dick and not do anything. Okay, well, maybe... Oh. See, I get it now. Okay. Did I mention these are supposed to be the easy ones? See, this one, it bumps that tack. Yeah, I got it. That's what we were doing wrong. Okay, there we go. Alright. Yeah, it's literally showing me the answer, and I'm still fucking it up. Imagine that. Hot air balloons. Launch all of the hot air balloons. Alright, well... Okay, I think we need to cut this one free. And then this blimp will light that one. Alright, we got this. Look at that. Professional. Alright, we got our groove back. Anti-gravity pad. Put one balloon into each yellow brick box. Okay, well. Alright, I think that's how it works. Oh, look at that. Because, see, these make non-floaty items go up and floaty items go down. It basically does the opposite of physics. There we go. We got things that bounce, put all of the pinballs into a cage. So we got some different things to work with here. Let's just see what happens here. Okay. So the only ball that didn't go is that one. So I'm thinking we need this here Jack-in-the-Box. And we need that to bounce that up to there. Because, see, that's how this one over here... See, I'm starting to learn. I mean, this is technically an educational game. And I'm not usually about educational stuff, but, you know, this time I'll make an exception. Oh, God, that's horrible. Yeah, this is the one song that doesn't play right. You know what, screw it, I'm changing it. There we go. Yeah. If you don't have a 90s computer to play this on, and some of the music doesn't play right, and there was an example, that was horrible. So anyway, yeah. Boxing glove, get both balloons off the screen, and since it's showing us how to do it, we already know how to do it. There we go, we got that. Done. Alright, electric mixer and can opener. Turn on both electric mixers and open both cans. So let's just do that. So that just goes there, and that goes there, and I think that's all we need to do with that. Yeah, we did that. Alright, there we go. We got it. Toasters! Make toast in each of the toasters. Okay. And just flip that around, and there we go. We have successfully made toast. Simple enough. Alright. Okay, large pipes, put one bowling ball into each steel cage. So this shows us how this is built, so... Again, just making it match. Alright, and we need that thing. And it goes there, and that goes there, and I think we got it. Up and around, and bring it downtown. There we go. We got it. Okay. Egg timer, get all of the pinballs off the screen. Okay. And let's just put that there. Come on! Come on. There we go. And since these are all set to different times, you know, I don't know if I need to adjust that. Do I need to adjust that? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. You know, I won't set any of those timers just yet. We'll just see how it works out without doing that. Explosions. Not explosions. Explosions. Okay, I think we definitely need to mess with the timer a little bit. Let's do that. See what happens. Okay, here we go. Boom. Yeah, our timing is way off. Okay, we need to just adjust this one. I think this one needs to go off instantaneously. So here we go. Boom, boom, boom. And boom. Yeah, there we go. We just had to mess with our timing a little bit. There we go. Message machine. Turn on all the computers to read the message. Well, that looks pretty straightforward. We just need a bunch of balls. There we go. You win! Alright. I like to win. Alright. Pull balls, walls, cues. Put the 6 ball into the bottom right corner pocket. So, we just need to... put this stick right about there. And, oh, look at that. Success! Alright, that was simple enough. And coffee pot. Blow both hot air balloons off the screen. We can do that, because we know how to do this now. We just need to put that there. Put that one there. Aha! Didn't do anything. Probably didn't. Wasn't close enough to make that go. There we go. Now we got it. That's much better. Right, there we go. Turn on all the lasers. Well, that looks as simple as just plugging them in. So let's just plug a laser in there. And a laser in there. And a laser in there. There we go. Not really doing anything, but there we go. Right. Laser activated plugs. Start the electric mixer. So we need to get all the correct colored lasers into the correct colored plugs. So that's a green laser. We need a green plug. And there's one right about there. Get our aim right here. Okay, that one works. And we need that one to work the blue one. That's not plugged in. There we go. Ah, look at that. We got it. So that works. Open all the cans with a laser mixer. Alright, we need to just make this work. So you just kind of got to play around a little bit. You got to get a feel for the game. You got to understand how everything works. There we go. See, that was simple. Alright, laser mirrors. Start the electric mixer. We need to just position the mirrors correctly. We only got one mirror to work with. And it looks like it needs to go right about here. Okay, the aim's not quite right. So you just got to play around a little bit. Still not right. Ah, there we go. We got the mixer going now. Laser detector. Turn on the green light in each of the laser detectors. So let's just see what happens here. Okay, that one's not doing anything. So it seems to me we need that one. Okay, and then this one here just needs to do that. Not really sure what the point in a laser detector is, but whatever. Oh god, here's this stupid song again. Okay, let's just change that. There we go. Put the pinballs into the aquariums. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Alright, so we just need to build this over here. So put that about there, and that about there, and this about here. Little belt and a rope through a pulley to that thing, and let's see what we got here. Oh, look at that, we got it. Pretty straightforward. Buckets. Put the 2 beach buckets up inside the yellow bricks. And, well, that seems pretty simple to me. There we go. Oh, look at that, we did it. There's a bucket, there's a bucket. That's all you need. Okay. We're definitely getting somewhere with this one. I think I put my bucket too low because it didn't count. There we go. Yeah, there we go. It just didn't count because it wasn't up in far enough. There we go. Now we got it. Alright. Put 1 bucket into each basket. So that goes there and that goes there. Alright. We got this. I know what I'm doing. Haven't completely lost my mind yet. Cats and aquariums. Put all 5 cats between the pipes. That just sounds cruel if you ask me. Okay. Alrighty. Well, looks like we need a fish tank right about there. Alright, well, there we go. That was excruciating. Alright, mice and cheese. Get all the mice to a piece of cheese. Well, there's a piece of cheese right there. And this guy here looks like he needs some motivation. There we go. Run, little mouse. Find your cheese. There we go. Get a mouse into each mouse hole. There we go. That was pretty simple. Alright, mandrill motor. Put a bowling ball inside each crate. So again, we just had to build that thing. So put that right about there, that right about there, and this right about there. That's all we need to do there. Mandrel motor. We got it. Mel Schlemming. Get one Schlemming into each house. Okay, well. Let's literally just plop him right at his front door. There we go. There we go. We got one Schlemming in each house. There we go. Edison Alligator. Put the pinball into the aquarium. Okay, well. But a better way than to just put an alligator right about there. Boink. There we go. We did it. Okay. Vacuum. Vacuum up both mice. Well, every mouse needs some motivation. There we go. He did nothing. Oh, that's because we got to turn it on first. Of course. Makes perfect sense. There we go. We just solved all of the tutorial puzzles. Are you ready for the next batch of brain teasers? Good luck. Well, you know, I'm not going to play those. Instead, I'm going to show you how you build your own puzzles. And we just do that by clicking on this button here. And now you can build your own. And I don't know if I have any saved. No, I don't have any saved, so I'm just going to build one just to show you how it works. So first things first, we need to decide what we want our machine to do. So I'm going to decide that I want to put one of those little Mel Schlemming guys into his house. So there's his house, and he's going to need something to walk on now, isn't he? So let's pick some sort of path, and I think he's going to walk down the yellow brick road. Yeah, that looks like something to me. Of course, we can't put Mel Schlemming anywhere if we don't have a Mel Schlemming, so there's your Mel Schlemming. And let's just assume that he's already running from the start. So there we go. He needs something to run on. And since we decided he's going to run down the yellow brick road, let's just put it there. And let's just get him positioned here. There we go. And he's not just going to fall straight down, because that would hurt. So let's build some pipes. There we go. Let's put a pipe right about there. He's going to fall down this pipe, you see. That's what he's going to do. Yeah, let's put it right there. That way he just kind of drops right in. And just to make sure that he doesn't overshoot the pipe, let's put another wall in there. Yeah, let's just put that right there, so that way there's no possibility that he'll overshoot that. There we go. And go back to our pipes here. He's gonna go for a bit of a ride, I think. Let's put that there. And let's put this one right here. And do this. And I think our little Schlemming friend here needs to do more than just go on a pipe adventure, because after all, he's not Super Mario, after all. So let's give him a little more of a challenge. Let's put a conveyor belt here. And we need something to power said conveyor belt, and I think we're going to use our standard mouse motor. And I think he's going to activate that himself. So let's just put that to the side for a minute. Put that right there. Let's put this back in. There we go. He's going to do that. And this is going to make him go. And I think we're going to launch him into the sky. So we need to build a ramp. So here we go. And let's just build a nice big old ramp here. And what else can we make him do? Because that's not much of anything just yet. Well, let's just see what that does for a minute. Okay. He's running, falls down the pipe, gets launched up the ramp. Okay, that's doing something so far, but not enough. He needs to do a little more. I think we need to bounce him around. Let's make him puke. So we need something for him to bounce off of. So let me find the bouncy stuff. There we go. He needs to bounce off of this, I think. Let's see what happens when he bounces off of that. Launch him up the ramp. Okay, that doesn't make him bounce. He needs to bounce. There we go. So he's going to fall down the hole. He's going to launch him up, and he's going to bounce. All right, now that he's bouncing, we need to get him to move over to get into his house. And to do that, I think he needs to... Yeah, let's put this little bumper right there and see if that bounces him over to his house. Okay, so he launches up the ramp, bounce. Okay, bounces in the wrong direction. Let's move that over a little bit. Alright. I don't know that this conveyor belt's actually doing anything, but here we go. Bounce. Okay, that sent him into outer space, but that's a start. Okay. You know what? Since that does launch him into outer space, let's put a couple more pipes in. Now, theoretically, he should go up into that pipe and fall out. Let's see what happens here. And there he goes. Gets launched, bounce, ping, up. Nope, he misses the pipe ever so slightly. So let's just move that over a little bit and see what happens here. And he goes bounce, up, in. No, not quite. Not quite. I think we need to move it up a little bit. Because he's going up, but he's not going in. So let's just see if that'll make him go up and in. Up here. There we go. And he dies right in front of the front door. So we need to make his landing a little softer. And I say we build a wall right here. And let's just give him a little bit of a platform to walk down. So let's say he lands here, then here. Let's move that up a little bit. Here and here. That should do something. Alright, so he runs over there. Goes down in there, gets launched up, bounces launch. There's a little... Oh! He just ran off into outer space again, so we need to build another wall. Let's just put that off to the side for a minute and build a wall over here. Let's move his house over a little bit so it's easier to see. There we go. Let's put that step back in. And I think that's enough room for him to get through there. Let's see what happens. Okay. Goes through the pipes, over the conveyor belt, off the spring, to the pinball bumper, up to the other pipes. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze, but he's in his house. Now, if you want someone to actually play this level, you need to set an objective. So let's click on the house and make this part of the goal. So we click here and occupied. So now this house has to be occupied in order for the puzzle to be solved. So let's just see what happens. Okay, there we go. Goes up, bouncy, bouncy. There we go. And our solution worked. But now, here, see, I think this is the test drive button. See, now everything's in there and someone would have to build our puzzle from scratch, and that's just no good. So we need to lock everything down. So that way it's all there. And we need to just unlock the parts that need to be there whenever someone goes to solve our puzzle. So we're going to make the mouse motor, the conveyor belt, and the belt go in the parts bin. So now someone would need to know to build that. Okay. And I think just for an added challenge, let's take this pipe out. I mean, this is not going to be a hard puzzle by any means, but I think someone will get the hint how to build this. Speaking of hints, let's just put a hint in. So, new hint. And let's just say that we want that mouse motor to be the hint. So, our hint's going to be I can't spell today. Put the mouse motor right here. And we're going to have that shown from the default settings. There we go. So now, whenever someone turns on hints, it'll be there. And we'll have to be in actual puzzle mode. So, hold on a minute. Yeah, that shows you where it's going to be. Alright. So, in test drive mode, there we go. And we need an objective. So, get Mel into his house. There we go. And, you know, this level looks a little bland because we just have a blue background. So we need some scenery. So, let's see. Well, I think he's going to live down a cobblestone path. Because, you know, that sounds like somewhere where Mel Schlemming would live to me. Let's put the sun in there. It's a nice, bright, sunny day. Well, maybe not too sunny. Little cloud right there. Partly cloudy today. And, you know, I think Mel lives in the mountains. Because why the hell not? And kind of lives in a valley. There we go. And we need some trees, it's not always a snowy mountain, Put some forestry in there, pretty things up a little bit. And what else can we add? He has a pine tree. There's a big pine tree right outside his house. And let's see, what else can we do? And I think he has a statue of Albert Einstein at the end of his property, because Mel is a very scientific man. He admires the great minds. So let's just put that in test drive mode again. Yeah, that looks like something. There we go. And let's go back into scenery. Just dress the place. He doesn't just have a pine tree. He's got a nice maple tree right there, I think. And yeah. And you know what? He drives a really nasty piece of shit car that he parks out by the tree. And you know what? We're going to go with that. So now we need to save our puzzle. And I'm going to call this one Homeward Mel. There we go. We're going to save that one. So this is our puzzle, Homeward Mel. And now, if someone wants to play that, they can go into puzzle play mode. And actually, we're going to back up to the main menu here. And see if I can remember how to get to it. Here we go. Puzzle play. Oh, I think you have to go in here, and then go into here, and the homemade puzzles, and I can't find my puzzle. Where is it? Load. Where is it? I can't find it. Advanced. I don't think it's working right because I'm in Windows 7, but that would be how you would get to the puzzle to play. So let's just go back to the workshop, and we'll just load that back up. Load. Maybe our puzzle didn't save. I don't know. So we lost our Homeward Mel puzzle, but whatever. You know how it works. And let's just go back to the main menu for a minute. Because, there's the workshop. There's a head-to-head mode for 2 players. There's an online function, signing in, and a walkthrough. And all sorts of other stuff. So, yeah. And there's also different level of difficulty puzzles. Like here, there's the beginner stuff, the medium level, hard level, expert level. And you can even go back through the tutorial again. You can play the head-to-head puzzles, or you can play the homemade ones, which I tried to do, and it didn't work. But yeah, you can also go in and customize the music. Like, let's say I want to listen to this song while I'm playing the level. I can do that. I can also turn the music off. There's also sound effects and different stuff like that. This clears off all the parts you put on if you screwed up. I don't really know what that button does. Oh, it changes the gravity and stuff like that. Yeah, I forgot about that. There's your hint button. And, the basics. So yeah, that's kind of a basic rundown of The Incredible Machine. It's a fun game to play. I played through this game and beat it, and The Incredible Machine Contraptions is this game just updated. Then there's even more Contraptions, which is even more new puzzles. So either this one or Contraptions. Play either one. They're both fun, and they're basically the same game. If you want to play a little more of a challenge, get yourself a copy of even more Contraptions, because they're all really great games. And the soundtracks aren't too bad either. So yeah, that's pretty much it for The Incredible Machine. Let's just go ahead and go back to the main menu here. And yeah, that's it for this one. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.